I've never seen really in any family court case so many avenues exhausted over one issue.
A family court attorney expecting a major court ruling in the custody battle for baby Veronica. After many twists and turns through national and state Supreme Courts, Corey Davis tells us what the attorney believes is going to happen next.
But for the fact that this child, Veronica, his biological father is a member of the Cherokee tribe, this case never would have gotten to this stage.
Appeals still pending after a long-fought court battle spanning across 2 states. This after an approved adoption of Veronica to her adoptive parents, Matt and Melanie Capobianco of James Island.
What was unusual is at that time, Veronica was not located within the state. And that's where things started getting dicey.
Veronica is in Oklahoma with her biological father, Dustin Brown. Over the summer, a judge there issued an emergency guardianship, giving custody of Veronica to her grandparents and stepmother. This was because Dustin Brown was away on military training.
That is where this case started getting so confusing.
Several weeks ago, the Capobiancos flew to Oklahoma to register the South Carolina adoption orders. They want the Oklahoma courts to recognize and enforce the adoption, making them Veronica's legal parents.
And what they did is they filed an action in Nowata County and they filed an action in Cherokee County.
Judges in both counties approved the South Carolina adoption order. Dustin Brown took it a step further and filed an appeal to the Oklahoma Supreme Court, which granted what is called an emergency stay, keeping Veronica in Oklahoma.
So on Friday, what Dustin Brown did is he filed what's called a writ of habeas corpus. It's a semi-criminal action where he's alleging that his child may be improperly held by somebody else.
The appeal is part of Brown's effort to keep Veronica from being transferred back to the Capobiancos. He is now appealing 2 orders from 2 Oklahoma counties. Each appeal will be reviewed by the Oklahoma Supreme Court.
What is my prediction? Based on 2 Oklahoma, what's the equivalent of South Carolina family court judges finding that order proper, and once the order is before the Supreme Court, I think the Supreme Court is going to rule that this child should be delivered immediately to the Capobiancos and it should be brought back to South Carolina, and they will be the legal parents.
Corey Davis, Live 5 News.
The Oklahoma Supreme Court hasn't made a ruling yet on whether Veronica will be transferred to her adoptive parents, Matt and Melanie Capobianco.